slipstream on going down the inside of the car. Oh no! Did he just take you out?
Rather alarming.
Are you serious, DJ?
Like I said last night, he had like a second lead in turn one, it looked like, from the shot.
Did Dom put that James was on pole by 8 tenths and not, yeah, Dom's put James down with 8 tenths up from second, not 8 hundredths.
Oh.
Okay. I just did Dom because obviously
Just waiting for the inevitable contact into turn one. Oh, look at that.
I'm going to probably the bloody Ferrari, and I'm just putting up the fucking track and down to 8. So here's I'm going to get a little punchy now. Not stupid punchy, but... Oh. Working. Have I ever said that I hate space?
Oh, he's getting nearly lost this one.
Guessing that James and Dan at the same time.
Yeah.
I went for Brian before, I'm so far back anyway. I'll probably get into the story now. That's why I didn't play the net. Oh, this fucking understeer and this corner. Oh my god. Yeah. without lifting. That is the biggest lift I've ever taken that thing out.
Well done, James. He comes back and he doesn't get the
Straight back in the wind. I got to say, really good pace.
Oh,
Just held him off. I just held him off.
well done.
Oh, it's a fight for the pace. Oh. I honestly thought I might have blocked that.
Oh, can you have the last one again? Oh! Oh!
They just takes it.
That's 2 points. Great job.
The crap needs to picture the result.
Williams driver into the new Del chicane, clipping every apex once again. And down towards the back he goes, we've got a pole down there from Dan. A 1:13.6. That is a real turn up for the books here. Dan with a 1:13.6. We were just talking about his teammate. Now both Williams has been keeping their cars close to their chest because here comes John. This has been particularly quick as well. Is he going to go into the 1:13 and challenge his teammate? Both Williams are absolutely flying out there. Dumping sectors all over the place. But John can't quite break the 1:13 barrier. He's
I've
on a
got to get in, I'm running out of
and they
fuel.
are looking extremely well tuned around this racetrack. John is not as quick and he stays second in a thrilling qualifying session. The Williams boys turned up the heat here in Monaco and they have locked out the front row. It's Dan and Paul, John in second, takes a mile off in third with James winner last time out fourth. It's your championship leader CG in fifth position. I thought I watched you again with John. I watched you and I thought, hey, that's pretty committed, that's pretty quick. And then I saw Dan. And the speed he was carrying in there was ridiculous. I'm like, surely he's going to miss the corner. And somehow he gets it on the apex. Bang, inch perfect. That wasn't even his flying lap, that was his second effort at the end of the session there.
Oh, that's controversial by CJ, that. That's controversial.
What did
What
that?
is CJ?
Tweet about that.
Well then, we are moments away. Races on the calendar. The TGP series at Monaco is underway in 2014. It's a good start off the line in from the two Williams drivers. And into the first corner, it's Dan who leads there. He's got John alongside on the outside. And he's actually going to have a run on him up the hill here. Dan was too tight to the inside curve. John slipped round the outside and makes the move on the way up towards Massey. He makes the lead of the race. And we've got a car off down at Sandy Lot that John has taken the early stride here at the start of this Grand Prix and has overtaken his teammate. Dan sends one up the inside and that was so close for a collision there. And Frank Williams, Claire Williams and everybody else with the pit wall must have the heart in their mouth, but they'll be swallowing it now as each pro sends one right up the inside. And I don't know if that was clean, by the way, from each pro. That was a pretty aggressive manoeuvre on Dan. Basically bullied the Red Bull out of the way. That was definitely a definition of a Red Bull charging. And there you go then, H-Bull takes second place, let it go then, Dan retakes the place now.
Not intense, but I turned a little too soon for the chicane and bounced off the wall and had to cut the corner.
Jockey's front line, H-Bull and Dan have been getting at it through that part. And Joe is out of this Grand Prix, and could that be Dan's saving grace? He needs a new front line. The pole man in this Grand Prix is going to drop right to the back of the field here. What a disaster for Dan. So quick in qualifying, half a second quicker than anyone else, and now he's in the pit. He needs a new front line after several collisions in that opening lap with the H-Flow. Some of the driving there has to be questioned. Dan is in the pit, and look at the valuable seconds ticking away from the Williams driver. He's going to be right at the back, virtually last on the prime time. We've got a few other drivers in the pit in this opening lap. Paul Scotsman. He's also followed into the pits by David. Both Scottish drivers in the wars on the opening lap of this Grand Prix. Absolutely horrific start for the Scotsman then, as well as Dan. Not good at all then, as we try and pick up the leader, John at the front. And surely now, this is his race to lose. We know how quick the Williams boys are. It's almost like Mercedes in Formula 1. But Joe's out of this race, and the reason why, I'm not quite sure.
I can't believe that.
He hit that inside and had to cut the chicane to prevent crashing, basically.
In the Ferrari, looking at a potential podium position here, with Dan out of the running at the back of the pack here. Look at the train of cars beginning to form up behind Neil Jack. He's on the option tire. Chaos Jordan is all over the back of him on a slow plane. And it's through 48 they go, and that was not a particularly good drive out of there from Chaos Jordan, and that will put me any chances on this lap. As I get a phone call, which is not going to be answered.
Something
And
happened to
Hates I think has made a mistake, and Hates has dropped way down here in the new chicane. And he's actually got behind his teammate into 5th position. What happened there for Hates? And in fact, he's crashed again. He's crashed again down the new chicane. He's got the front line up again, and the Red Bull driver thinking, what is going on here with his car? He's up to 9th and now 10th without a front line. The Red Bull driver's race has gone from back to what? Now crashed. He's now crashed down at the back. Here and just went straight into the wall, or did he go off into that barrier deliberately? I don't know. John then leads this race. Surely that's a safety car. Got to be a safety car down at the back. That's a hard hit. He's ripped both fronts off that car. Max Chilton passed the Maldonado style down there. And he can get a red flag. On board with John then. He doesn't want to see his lead get cut, and he continues to lead this route. And there is the safety car. We're getting another timing screen. And there goes Bert Malander out onto the track for the first time of what could be a few today. And John will be gutted to see his lead. Well, this is going to be a thrilling fight for victory then. And we're underway once again then. Chaos Jordan in the Ferrari gallops along now across the start finish line onto the 8th lap here in Monte Carlo. We're racing again. He leaves this race in second place on the same strategy as JC and Jonathan third then, your net leader when the two boys in the prime pit. It will be Neil Jack next, then Jim Bob and Dan will be net 4th, David Muir will be net 5th, Paul will be net 6th, and then right at the back at the pack at the moment in 9th, TJ, who will become net 7th, unless the boys in the primes have got the pace to open up the drivers in this field. Jack is struggling here, and Jim Bob is behind him. And this is exactly what John wants. This is exactly what Neil Jack holding him up. And when the two boys in front pit, that will bring on into the race lead, and he has a solid advantage at the moment. Neil Jack could potentially ruin any scrap for victory here. Unless Dan can find his way through, but I don't see how. Neil Jack is holding everybody up behind him at the moment. Now Jackson Forbes hit the wall again, and this could be Jim. Oh, and look at that! Oh, what a move! What a move from Dan down into the Jim. It's absolutely stunning. We've seen that once in TGP. It was Joe that made the move on Don, and that was Dan. It took a beautiful move on Jim Bob. He sent one up the inside.
Guys, pit.
Take the corner, and that was absolutely beautiful. He's up into that place, and if anybody's going to win this race, if it's not John, it's going to be Dan for sure. These Williams boys are flying, and Dan is on the mark then, up into 5th place from the back row of the grid. Oh, sorry, not the back row, from the back of the field, sorry. And he's now having a look at the back of Neil Jack then. Can he get onto the field?
Okay, he's losing the tyres, and they're starting to hold me up a bit. What's happened with Alex? Dan's through.
Dan is through,
Fucking joking.
and he made the move. He has made the move. Look, he's up past Neil Jack. I didn't see it on the track, but Dan continues on the charge up into 4th place now. Brilliant driving from the Williams, and he was on pole position, and he won't be denied here. He will soon be on the back of his teammate. And they're not pitting, and John is getting frustrated down the radio. He was so much. That's the second flicker. And one thing, is that a car? I don't know what that was. Didn't make an error, but nonetheless, John is up into 2nd. Was that a gift from James? Surely not. James is up instead of the third, and John into second, and that puts a car between him and Dan now, and that is really important. Through the tunnel they go then. At the other end of it, John is going to send one up the inside! Whoa! There's a contact! There was just a little bit of it. That was absolutely unbelievable! He thought he could make the move. He knew that he needed
Wow.
That would have been a race-winning move if he did. And somehow, both drivers get away with it. And Chaos Jordan continues to frustrate, continues to annoy. Jordan's in second position. Does he dive for the pit? You bet he does, and Jordan will love the sight of that. Put into the pit for the McLaren driver. Yes,
They
he
both
is.
got in.
They've both gone in, and John will be actually pretty pleased to see that he has some sort of advantage over his teammate, but the Williams boys could be in for some scrap now. Can Dan make a real race of it and get onto the back of his teammate? Could we have two teammates scrapping it out in Monaco to the finish of this Grand Prix? They're separated by 1 point, remember, in the World Championship, and boy oh boy, we could be in for a pulsating finish. The seed is completely out of the front. Fight at the front. He's away down at the moment in 7th place. He's surely not going to make the finish on road options now.
That's the back.
Oh, well, he's trying, and yeah, he has. Put the wall at the back. Put the back. Good. And Dan has spun it. He's definitely spun it now. And then touches through. And through goes the Mercedes as well. Dan is throwing it all away. He has a real chance of making the move. The front ring is still attacked, but he's lost 2 valuable places and a massive amount of track time. And going to win the Monaco Grand Prix now, planning a dramatic mistake. And Dan terribly gone here. And through goes another car. Through goes
No,
another
no,
car
mate.
of Paul
Because
now.
I've basically just done a donut on the circuit. The tyres are not good.
Depending on Bobby, your third place man Dan, and look at the cars he's got behind him now. And this could really
You are
play into the
Jarno
hands of
Trulli.
Williams
You
now.
are Jarno Trulli. Trulli train. Trulli train.
Dan's engineer telling him down the radio there, you are now officially Jarno Trulli. This is a Trulli train beginning to form then as they begin the 16th lap. And the aim is quite simple. These cars away from John in the lead of the race.
Oh,
and is
Jordan's
that
going
in there?
TJ.
Jordan's at the wall, and through goes the Ferrari of Jordan now. Jordan moves up into 4th position here for Ferrari. The Mercedes makes an error, and through goes Chaos Jordan up into 4th place. And now he, the next man, to have a look at the back of the Williams and maybe try and light up a move. And Jack will be loving this. He could be on. And round the inside they go. Can you go any slower? It's like a cross-channel ferry. Look at this. This is really beginning to jam up now. Williams, Ferrari, Mercedes spinning. Round goes one of the Mercedes drivers. Is that roll round at TJ, your championship leader, has spun it at 48. He drops down into 6th position, and that will be music to John Diaz at the front. Wow! He's done exactly what Dan did in qualifying. Rear right, into the spun it round at 48.
These
And
guys
now
are terrible.
he's under pressure from his teammate. David Muir is right behind him. Remember, he's just been in the petrol. This is unbelievable. And if Dan can keep this up, both drivers in the options, David Muir and Paul, will be on the tail down as well. He's up the inside at McIntyre. Side by side through Casino Square. And through comes the McLaren now. He's surely going to muggle down the inside. Paul is countryman. And they're going to go 3 wide now. Almost 3 wide. This is... Oh my God, this is terrible now. And David Muir is up into 6th. CJ drops to 7th. Again, Jordan will be getting that fed through the radio. You'll be laughing the sound of that. And then CJ is under pressure from Charlie. This is absolutely thrilling stuff. For the main approaches in this Grand Prix. And it involves the championship leader and 2 Mercedes teammates. We've got 3 laps to go. And this is enthralling stuff now. And look, CJ thumping against the barrier now. Through the Newville chicane. He has to surely realise these playing tyres are finished. Championship leader has got no pace here. He's under attack from Paul now. And this could be 8th place. This could be last for CJ at the moment. Ryan Anthony knows, and Paul has got a run on him. Look at this. CJ has been crap, and he may have no then. Down towards Paul with the DRS open. I move into turn 1. He can, but he's got so much more grip. And even at Monaco, I can now say that it's a matter of time. It's not a matter of when. It's not a matter of when he gets past, because of that, in no way you can hold on here. No chance.
Same with David on me, exactly the same with David's gonna have me in the next one. They hit me.
John is streaking away. Neiljack is now becoming under increasing pressure here from both drivers who was on the prime tyres in the pit stops. They dropped to the back of the field. We expected them to be nowhere, but such is the drop-off on these tyres. They've just got the best opportunity ever here of taking second and third, but it looks so unlikely. And here Jordan, now in fact he's making the move. Jordan Neiljack nose to tail through Anthony Nose now. It's a silly start for second, third and fourth, and the Ferrari goes the one inside there. The prancing horse getting his legs down at the turn one. Can he make the move? He'll have to sweep round the outside. But that's not happening. Whoa! Neiljack lagged on that scene. Thought he crashed into the wall there. He didn't. It was just lagged out. Look at this. He's so into my out.
You got me. I'm sick. I'm now sick. David just got me.
And David Muir, the Scotsman, has now, unseen by us, made his way past Dan up into first place. The Williams driver's tyres have failed to pieces here. But it's all about now, about the scrap per second. Neiljack looks so comfortable. He has been giving a cushion by Dan on the front tyres as well. He was going so slowly, going up. And have now been freed on these faster option tyres. And surely it's a matter of time before they can find a way past Neiljack as well. Oh, Keir Jordan spun it! He spun it! He spun it from what was looking like a potential second place. He drops to fourth, and then the podium is not going to happen. Jonas has won this Grand Prix. To tuck very quickly, but John has cruised home. That's bad commentary that. I didn't even pick up the winner at the finish. There's so much going on. And James can still snip the back of Neiljack in the final corner. But he can't do it. Neiljack is going to hold on here. DJ Malia is jumping up and down in the pit wall. And in fact, he'll be having a party tonight on his yacht. Because he's got one of his Force Indias on the podium. A stunning result. What a crazy finish to this race. John never looked back from when Dan made the mistake. And he has won this race. Neiljack is going to be second, JC is third, David Muir somehow from 10th ends up fourth, it's seesaw stuff at the finish, Dan ends up fifth after all that, Paul is sixth.
He's got 8, TJ's going to take 7th, I think. I can't actually expect
Jordan,
8, so...
seventh.
He's going to lose 7th. He's got it, he's got it.
Has taken 7th
Can't believe we're out.
down for the World Championship fight, has just gone up a notch.